space. And now we have some verses from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, starting with verse 4, where Arjuna asked a question. The question was, O demon slayer, what is the description of someone of steady wisdom? What are they like? Who is focused in meditation and whose intellect is unwavering? How might he speak, sit, and move? So what's the wise man and the wise woman like? How do they move? How do they sit? How do they speak? So Arjuna evolved.
Arjuna Uvacha Sthita Prajnasya Abhasha Samadhistasya Keshava Sthita Dikim Pravasheta Kemasita Rajeta Kim.
And Lord's answer, Arjuna's answer, O son of Pritha, when he lets go of all the desires in his heart, satisfied himself alone, content in himself, then he is said to be one of steady wisdom. So, Sri Bhagavan.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Parthamanogathan Atmaneva Tanatushta Sthita Prajnasta Doshate. Sukeshvarudve namanas Sukeshu vegatas praha Vitaraya vaya krodas Sthita dirguni ruchate.
One whose mind is not agitated in this fortune and not longing for pleasures, who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is said to be a sage of steady wisdom.
Yasarantrana Visneha Tatat Prapya Shubha Shubham Navinandati Nadveshti Tasya Prajna Pratisthita.
Whoso is established in wisdom and always with that. Whatever he needs, be it good or bad, he neither loves nor hates. His knowledge becomes steady.
Yada samharate chaya kormonyani vasarvacha indriyani indriyartebhya tasya prajna pratisthita.
And just as the tortoise withdraws its limbs from all sides, so he withdraws his senses from sense objects and is established in wisdom.
Vishaya Vinivartate Niraharasya Dedina Vasare Sopyasya Param Drishta Nivartate.
The sensual world turns away from self-restrained people, but the taste for it lingers on. Only on seeing the Supreme do they also lose interest in taste. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Hi, morning everyone. So this is a reading from Gospels of Sri Ramakrishna, and this was authored or written by his Mr. M. He's known by M, which is Mahendranath Gupta, and he actually accounts for his daily Sri Ramakrishna's daily interaction with the devotees. So when he started, he wasn't a sannyasi, a monk. And so he used to visit and all. So this is his account. So it wasn't known the fact that he used to record and take into account all the interactions with the devotees and others as well, wherever he was present. And he used to write his account on the night. So he has various volumes, and this is a chapter 4. And its significance is it's called Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. So he's a scholar. He was a scholar at that time, and he was a great reformist. And he has made a lot of bold changes during the time. And Sri Ramakrishna wanted to know what this person is, because he was a childlike person. He used to want to go to them and figure out what are they, how deep their knowledge is. Are they really into just a kind of worldly, or they have something rich more in them? So this was his account. So this is, I'm picking up the chapter 4. So it's visit to the Pandit Vidyasagar. Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar was the greatest Hindu scholar of his time in Calcutta, which is known as Kolkata. He was a true philanthropist, a patriot, an educationalist, and the founder of Metropolitan Institution in Kolkata. The word Vidyasagar is a Sanskrit title which he acquired on account of his vast erudition. It means ocean of knowledge. So I start here. Sri Ramakrishna desired to meet Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. One afternoon, he was seen coming in a carriage with some of his disciples all the way from Dakshineshwar, a distance of about 6 miles, to pay a visit to the Pandit at Badur Bagan in Kolkata. As the carriage passed before Raja Ram Mohan Roy's house, the Bhagwan suddenly grew silent. His mind was absorbed in meditation on the Divine Mother. One of his disciples, not perceiving the sudden change that had come over him, said, "Sir, this is Ram Mohan Roy's house." Bhagwan replied, now my mind is not on such things. And immediately he entered into ecstatic state, bhava. Ramakrishna's childlike nature. The carriage, a short while after, drew up in front of Pandit's house. Sri Ramakrishna alighted, supported by one of his disciples. Before reaching the staircase, which led to the Pandit's study, which was also the drawing room, the Bhagwan, putting his hand on his shirt, asked the disciple with some concern, "My shirt is unbuttoned. Is it necessary to button it?" The disciple answered, "Do not trouble thyself, Lord. None will find fault with thee on that account." The Bhagwan, like a child, seemed to be satisfied and didn't think about it again. The party was then led upstairs into a room where Pandit was seated in a chair facing the south. A table was after European fashion, with books and papers lying about it, was before him, and he was talking with some of his friends. As the Bhagwan Sri Ramakrishna entered the room, Pandit rose to receive him. The Lord stood with his face to the west and with one hand resting upon the table. He looked upon Pandit intently, as if he was an old acquaintance, and with a smile on his sweet, childlike, radiant face, lost all the sense consciousness and went to ecstatic samadhi. After a while, taking a seat on a bench, I'll start from here. The Ramakrishna's love of humor. Addressing Vidyasagar, he continued, "Today I have at least reached the ocean," referring to the literal meaning of word Vidyasagar. "So long as I have seen only canals, lakes, or at most rivers, but now I see the ocean itself." Vidyasagar said, "Then, sir, thou art welcome to take some salt water from it." Bhagwan, "No, my dear sir, why salt water? You're not ocean of avidya, that's the ignorance, which leads away from God, but you are the ocean of milk, the ocean of vidya, or true knowledge of leading Godward." Vidyasagar said, "Revered sir, thou mayst say that. Good works and compassion for all." Bhagwan, "Your karma proceeds from the sattva element of the nature. From it rises compassion. Whatever work is done for good for others is absolutely free from fault. It may be called Rajasika, but is the activity of Sattva. There is no harm in such works. Sukadeva and others like him had compassion for all. They worked for humanity, helped mankind in path of divinity. You are giving free education and doing charitable work. That is good. He who performs good work through love without seeking results attains to God. But he who works for name, fame, or any other selfish purpose remains bound. Further, I may say that you have already become Siddha, which is the perfected. Vidyasagar, sir, how is that? You know, the Siddha, or well-boiled potato, becomes softer and tender. Have you not become tender-hearted by your compassion for all? Vidyasagar, but the paste of kalai, a kind of pulse, when boiled, becomes harder. Is it not so? Bhagwan, laughing, yes, but you're not like there. You're not mere book-learned pundits. The mere book-learned pundits are hard-hearted. They do neither to themselves nor to others. They may talk about divine truths, but their mind are attached to wealth. Their attachment is to worldly things, avidya. Compassion, devotion, dispassion, these are the manifestation of vidya. Thank you.
So I don't expect but I think everybody can join the line. Pranamami Gadadhara Brahma Param. Pranamami Gadadhara Brahma Param. Pranamami Gadadhara Brahma Param. So what you are going to say? Pranamami Gadadhara Brahma Param. Voice is not so loud.
Some call and response songs. We can sing a line and you can join us in response. And first we will sing to Kali Chamundaye Kalima Kalima. Chamundaye Kalima 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 Chamundaye Kalima We will sing an English language song. Very easy to sing along. Be the love you want to see in the world. Be the love you want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to see in the world. Be the love you want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to see in the world. Be the love you want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to see in the world. Be the love you want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to see in the world. Be the love you want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to to see in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Oh, be the love we want to see in the world. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love. I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. So be the love we want to be in the world. Oh, be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. Be the love we want to be in the world. I am love, 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 I am love. I am love, 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 I am so be the love we want to see in the world. Oh, be the love we want to see in the world. You be the love we want to see in the world. Oh, be the love we want to see in the world. Be the love we want to see in the world. Oh, be the love we want to see in the world. Be the love we want to see in the world. Oh, be the love you want to see in the world.
Venusne is more on the north. It's a kind of capacity shot. You are not called Arsa shot. Kelor La Prehe, Ramakrishna. We're honored to play a short piece of traditional Gaelic music on this auspicious occasion of celebrating the birth of Sri Ramakrishna. The name of the piece of music is On Vianas. the west wind.
Because according to the scriptures, when we are doing a community worship, everyone cannot worship, and so one priest or someone will do on behalf of us the worship. And so that at the last, when we offer this Pushpanjali, Pushpam is flower, Anjali is hand. So offering the flowers through hands. By doing that, it is as good as considered as equally worship. But you should not ask tomorrow onwards. Or just we do Pushpanjali in the house, we not do worship. So this is only and the exceptional cases. So this is as good as worshipping. So now I will tell the mantra as usual. Can you repeat after me? Afterwards, volunteers will come to collect the flowers. Mentally pray and so that let us have a peaceful life. We will have a good health, peace, prosperity, and whatnot. And we can pray and we can offer the flowers of the altar. Om Ai Esha Sachandana Pushpanjali Sangaya Savarnaya Sashaktikaya Saparshadaya Sarva Deva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Shata Om Ai Esha Sachandana Pushpanjali Sangaya Savarnaya Sashaktikaya Saparshadaya Sarva Deva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Shata Om Ai Esha Sachandana Pushpanjali Sangaya Savarnaya Sashaktikaya Saparshadaya Sarva Deva Devi Swarupaya Sri Ramakrishnaya Shata. This prayer for salutations, Pranama mantra. Om Sthapakaya cha Dharmasya Sarva Dharma Swarupine Avatara Varisthaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. The break from somewhere, one of the
welcome to one and all visits here for the 188th birth anniversary of Sri Ramakrishna. Before we proceed to the next program, there's a kind request to all of you. If you have taken videos of the children of John Scott's performances, I request you not to upload that in social media pertaining to GDPR's privacy. Thank you for your time. And then let's begin this program with a round of applause to all the performers, to children of John Scottis, and to Jerry, Brian, and to Peter and Steve. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a great Indian mystic and spiritual leader. After adhering to various religious practices from the Hindu traditions of Bhakti Yoga, Tantra, and Advaita Vedanta, as well as from Islam and Christianity, he proclaimed the world's various religions as so many paths to reach one and the same goal, thus validating the essential unity of religions. We, the children of Balagokulam of Sanatana Ireland, are here to present you with a short skit that emphasizes on the unity of religions as demonstrated by Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Once upon a time, in a village in Kolkata, lived three neighbors who belonged to three different religions. First, Ram and family, who were the Hindus, then Rahman and family, who were the Muslims, and finally Robert and family, who were Christians. Now, now let's sit back and watch what happens in the story.
भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिनिद्राणपतिं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्.
Are we Hindus? Why are we chanting this sloka? What is so special about Hinduism? Yes, dear, we are proud Hindus.
Sanatana Dharma is a religion which is eternal. No other religion has the variety of gods that we have.
Salam alaikum. Did you hear what our neighbor Ram is saying? He says that his lousy religion is the best. No, no. Our Allah is the one and only supreme God.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, no. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is the one and only Supreme Lord. He sacrificed himself to save us.
Did you hear what the Robert family said? They said that their boarding religion is better than Hinduism. Hinduism is the best.
Bhagwan Ram is the best.
No, Islam is best.
Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna Sharanam, Ramakrishna
Yes. Can you get me some liquid from that lake? What is this liquid called? Gel. Do you see a lake over there? Yes. Yes. Can you get me some liquid from that lake? Yes. What is this liquid called? This is refined. Do you see a lake over there? Yes. Can you get me some liquid from that lake? What is this liquid called? Water. It is, this family calls the liquid as gel. The same liquid this family calls as wine, and the same liquid this family calls as water. It is the same liquid, it has the same quality and the same purpose, and we call it by different names. Similarly, Lord Ram, Allah, and Jesus are all true and called by different names. They have one quality and serve one purpose.
We are so silly.
We're saying that our religion is the best. Allah, we are we are sorry for our ignorance. We thought that our religion is best.
Oh Jesus, please forgive us. We said that our religion was the best.
Ramakrishna Sharanam,
All religions are true.
All gods are true.
What should be done, then whatever I knew, the concept I gave her, and in just in no time, she also prepared the dialogues. And in one Sunday, on one day, just all the students, they practiced for 1 hour or 2 hours, and today whatever. So there was only one time, and that for 2 hours they practiced, and they are able to give such a better performance. That means our children and our students or whomever, they can do anything and everything. They have got indomitable energy and capacity and potentiality. Only we elders, we should know, and we should know how to tap it, or we should know how to channelize it. So Balagokulam is one such. So if anyone is interested, we have got alternative weeks, we have got 3 to 5. All the children are welcome for this function. We'll give a good applause again for that. And I'm not going to give any talk because giving I wanted to talk now, I deserve for that time. Only I welcome the people. And as you all know, today we are celebrating 188th birth anniversary or birthday celebrations of Sri Ramakrishna, who taught to this world as many faiths, so many paths. There can be a number of religions, a number of sects, a number of faiths, a number of paths to reach the God, but all of them either straight or crossed or crooked, directly or indirectly, all of them will reach the God. So if we can understand this, there will be no religious war, there will be no war in the name of religion, or in the name of ethnicity, or in the name of racism and whatnot. Such a beautiful message has been given by Sri Ramakrishna in this modern age. And today we are witnessing this wonderful celebration. Behind this, at least from 1 week, a lot of people are working behind the screen. That's why you were able to see the function such a systematic. For example, I mean, morning, whoever came first, everyone started asking, who made this wonderful garlands? In India, that is very easy, but in Ireland, making such garlands not that easy. But especially Anu or Pramod, Aparna and Kishore and Murugan, they started day before, study evening 5 o'clock, and night 2:30 or 3 they finished, and next day morning again Murugan, he went to continue his work. So again, we'll give a good applause. Yesterday also, I think Shivratri also we witnessed a wonderful event. Shivratri, we all came and we participated in the event and we went. But actually, that day, previous day, we had a leak in our gents' toilet. Then I called Bran. He was supposed to come at night itself. He said he's ready to come at late night itself. But I had been to witness the Sanskrit drama. Wonderful Sanskrit drama was there in Ireland, Dublin. I had been there, so I said I'm out. So he said again next day morning itself he came and fixed. That's how at least Shivratri celebrations went on well. And yesterday also he came, the whole day he was there. He cleaned the inside and the top corridor, all the campus cleanings. That's the reason you were able to see such a wonderful clean campus. Along with Ferdosi and some other lady devotees, so many people they came. And also, like for example, vase preparations. Malavika, every week she does, and this time also she did a wonderful vase thing and fruits cutting and puja preparations, Rai, Bolai, Chaitali, and so many people they came and they do every time. And this time also they did. So why I'm saying all these things is one is thanking them and remembering their contribution, first point. Second thing is this is open for all. Anyone can come for any event before the prayer to it. Any one of you are welcome and help us so that we can make the event more and more colorful and more successful. So in this regard, I welcome all the devotees and volunteers for this August gathering. And I welcome Swami Purnanji Maharaj, who was the founder of this Éire Vedanta Society. I welcome Reverend Shri Maharaj for this function. Secretary of DCIF, and is a great supporter of Vedanta. I welcome, and of course, I don't think we need a big introduction. And in the 4th anniversary also he addressed us, and he is also a very regular visitor and regular participant in all of our activities. Great supporter of our Vedanta movement. I welcome you, sir. After Game of Thrones, every one of us people, isn't it? Because anywhere you see he has done all the activities and he will be sitting in the corner as if nothing, like he doesn't know anything. So all VHCC activities, whatever you see, a lot of activities are done and a lot of contribution is there with VHCC, and is also part of the safe publicity platform. And whenever we call, or whenever we need any help, we call Hemant Kumar is always a forefront to help us. So I also welcome Dr. Hemant. I think in the 2018 when we had inauguration, then I think we saw afterwards issue. But again, she's a great lady who represents the Jewish community, and she was also the president in previous year of the DCIF. And whenever we call her, whenever she's free, when I just pinged a message, or when recently we had a meeting and I met her, and I invited her to mind to come to our Éire Vedanta Society and address her. Immediately said, Swami, I will see if I'm free, I don't mind to come. And I'll be very happy and I'll be glad to participate in all of it. And today is here. Today. And I ask the secretary.
Thank you, Swami. Since there's a small gap, I think we'll just begin it with a round of applause to all of us. Now I cordially invite and request Adrian Christie, to kindly render this speech for the gathering. He is a member and secretary of PCI. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Great to be here again. Like Swami said, I'm a regular visitor, I think. And we are finding again ourselves at one of the most important celebrations in the community. And I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of the Interfaith Forum. And I bring greetings from the colleagues who aren't here with us. I'm grateful to Swami, both of them, for inviting me to share a few reflections on the Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Whatever I'll tell you, you know, or you'll know most of it. But I'll nevertheless try and share a couple of reflections. Maybe looking at the role and the legacy of the Sri Ramakrishna and their contribution towards interreligious and interfaith dialogue. So in a recent article, Jeffrey Long describes how Sri Ramakrishna, having experienced divinity in the personal and impersonal modes offered by Hindu traditions, practiced in turn also Islam and Christianity. And I want to make a pause here and thank the children for their wonderful contribution. And I also think from time to time we might need to bring them to our own interfaith meetings to remind us. So expect an invitation. But no, that was wonderful. So Sri Ramakrishna also looked into the other traditions. He looked and tried to practice Christianity, Islam, and thank you. But he didn't do it in a formal way by attending church services or looking at the doctrine. He rather listened to readings from the Bible in the home of a friend. He was nevertheless led to profound visionary experiences of the Prophet Muhammad and of Christ, and went into Samadhi at the sight of a painting of the Madonna and the Child. In Ramakrishna's judgment, and that of the tradition that subsequently merged in his name, he had experientially proven what came to be his central teaching. Yatomat, Tatopat. Each religious tradition is valid path to the same ultimate destination, the direct experiential realization of divinity. As you know, it would be difficult to talk about Sri Ramakrishna and his contribution to the early stages of interreligious dialogue without mentioning his disciple, Naren, later known as Swami Vivekananda. And the story says that at their first meeting, Naren asked Ramakrishna, "Have you seen God?" He was taken aback when Ramakrishna replied with any hesitation, "Yes, only more vividly than I'm seeing you now." So, at first thought he thought of Ramakrishna to be a madman, but soon he became his preeminent disciple. After Ramakrishna's passing, Vivekananda organized the young man who had been Ramakrishna's closest disciples into the Ramakrishna order, a community of monks dedicated to the service of humanity and the spreading a message, their master's message far and wide. As we all know, he addressed the Parliament of Religions in Chicago just 7 years after Ramakrishna's passing. He was the first Hindu monk to travel to the West and initiate disciples in the practice of Vedanta, the philosophy that served as his vehicle for communicating Ramakrishna's teaching of universal acceptance. So, again, you probably all know the important message that Vivekananda relayed to the Parliament in 1893. But please don't be, I will read it out to you because I'm trying to connect it to highlight the strong connection between these two giants of interreligious dialogue. So Vivekananda proclaimed in Chicago, in different places, all mingle their water into sea. So, oh Lord, the different paths which men take through different tendency, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to thee. And whosoever comes to me through whatsoever form, I reach him. All men are struggling through paths which in the end lead to me. So these statements of religious harmony and equality were radical when Vivekananda shared them with the world on, ironically, 11th of September, 1893. Sadly, they remain for many radical even today in a world seemingly as divided by ethnic and religious hatred as ever. Even more radical, and here I want to go, was the teacher behind it, Sri Ramakrishna, a man infused with the spiritual temerity to ask the direct vision of the divine, not simply through the medium of one religion or practice, but though as many as he could. Likewise was the disciple who shared his vision with the world, Vivekananda, who had the courage to speak to Westerners as equals at a time when India was still under the crushing heel of British imperialism. Vivekananda first addressed the Parliament of Religions as sisters and brothers of America, and straight away received the standing ovation of several minutes. At the time, he reported the New York Times. So according to Long, These two figures acted as midwives of the interfaith movement, inspiring people of many traditions to think of their differences in a new way and act upon this vision of harmony. Even if no religion can claim to be absolute and decisive, every religion, according to Hindu tradition, is worthwhile and efficacious. Sri Ramakrishna tirelessly teaches that all religions are safe paths which lead us to the unique source of eternal happiness, the divine, and everyone must faithfully follow his way and respect the same freedom of the other. Finally, we should remember Sri Ramakrishna's advice. As you remain firm in your faith and opinion, so leave the others the same freedom to remain firm in their faith and opinion. And with this perspective in mind, the fruit of every religious dialogue, this is according to Gandhi, must be what the Christians want to be good Christian is be good Christians, the Muslims to be good Muslims, the Sikhs to be good Sikhs, and the Hindus to be good Hindus under all circumstances. That to me is real conversion. Thank you.
The same sun and the same moon are reflected in all lakes and ponds in the world. Neither of them is superior or inferior to the other. Likewise, the same love and the same human condition are reflected in all the religions of the world. And thank you for reiterating this fact and bringing broad aspects to the harmony of religions. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you for your speech. And now I cordially invite Michael Sullivan, member of DCI, to kindly render his speech and address the gathering.
Thanks again, and again, thank you for your great hospitality. You mentioned I've been at several things, but I think back to maybe 10 or 11 years ago when I first visited the ashram in just off Lessington Street, and again got wonderful hospitality. I'll come back to that, but that's where I learned about the Ramakrishna tradition, about Ramakrishna, about Sister Nivedita, and also about Swami Vivekananda. And where I learned about how the historical tradition that you belong to had made such a big contribution to the interfaith movement. But then, of course, I learned how much this community in Ireland has made a contribution to the interfaith movement. And I've learned that over the years. So the question then for me, or maybe for you, is what was I doing there 10 or 11 or many years, 12 years ago maybe? How did I end up there? Because when I saw the children in that really good little play, I belong to the group on the left. I belong to the Christian tradition. I belong to the Catholic tradition, and I work for a Catholic missionary order. And I mean, there are different ways about saying you're the best. There's the boasty sort of way, but a lot of people think they are the best, and they think they need to share that because it's good for people. And the group I belong to, or work with, not one of them, but I've worked with them for the last 30 years. Set up about 25 years after the Parliament of Religions, and they went off to China. And they went off to China to think that their job was somehow to make all the Chinese be like Irish Catholics, which was a big job, big challenge. And what did they learn there? They learned in the little play. The resolution is about water, because symbolically water is the source of life. And then we realized we all have the same source of life, whether it's water or whether it's God. We share that. But they also learned, like, water is a practical thing. We don't have it, we don't live. And there's injustice in the world. People face lots of problems. And what they learned was that people from all over the world in different situations, there are people who are working for a better world, people who are not so working. There's a whole lot of challenges people face. And people bring to those challenges their own faiths, their own traditions, their own senses of what nourishes them. And the important thing is that people need to work together. And I came across many years ago a little piece by, I think it was an Anglican bishop, a Church of England bishop, which said that whenever you meet somebody, whenever you approach somebody from a different culture, different tradition, different religion, the first thing you need to do is take off your shoes. Because if you don't, you're in danger of walking upon people's dreams. And even worse, you're in danger of forgetting that God was there before you, before all of us. So we're all on a journey trying to find our way through that from our own traditions, because as Vivek McNander said, all religions have this unity, but they have it, this is the difficult piece, they have it through diversity. You know, it's because, I mean, I come here and I am just so, I'm in wonder at just the wonderful display, the prayers that have been said. This is all new for me, and it sort of makes me think and wonder and reflect, and it nourishes me. But because it's different, I have my own tradition. I'll be fasting today, so it's part of our Lenten fast. So what I've learned from this community is that it's important that there were people who were able to remind us of the fact that philosophically and religiously, we are all coming from the same source. As I said, that 1893, Swami Vivekananda was making that message. It took a long time for my own community to relearn that. It was something we knew before, but St. Francis had known it. We had lost that. And I'm delighted to be here and delighted to celebrate with you and to thank you for that tradition and to wish this community all the best, as I'm sure this is a growing community. Every time I come here, there's more way to go in the back door because there's more people. So again, I wish you all the best. And again, thank you for the hospitality. Thank you.
So what is harmony in music? When there are several people singing different notes but the same song, right? It's the same thing with religions as well. When it's harmony of religions, it's like so many people worshiping different gods and religions, follow different religions, but all God are true and all God are the same. Thank you for emphasizing this fact and about bringing about the broad prospect of harmony of religions. I now cordially invite Dr. Hemant Kumar, Director of VHETS CCI, to kindly address the gathering.
Namaste, everyone. Dear friends, we will start this with speaking of a Maha Mantra, the Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurбhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. So this mantra is in Sanskrit. It means, O Lord, keep us away from evil intentions and physical sufferings. May your divine light direct us, direct our minds towards the righteous path. So after this prayer, now we'll start. Dear friends, today we are celebrating the birth anniversary of Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans. I have been very lucky that I'm here nearly every year. Whenever I'm in, I might have missed one or two just when I'm not in Ireland, but if I'm in Ireland, I have always been here on this day. Anyone who is born will die in physical terms, but in spiritual terms, some with extraordinary teachings and thoughts never die. His life has touched so many that he is immortal in their souls, and his message of spirituality is always there. There is so much to speak. There is so much one can speak about Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans, but I'm trying to speak in a very concise form in the next 5 minutes. So I'll tell you, I won't speak more than 5 minutes. So just biography of Swami Ramakrishna. He was born in Kamarapukar in Havra in Bengal, 1836. Things started happening even before he was born. His father had seen a supernatural incident that Bhagwan Gadadhar, a form of Lord Vishnu, will be born in his family. His mother has felt a divine light has traveled to womb from the Shiva's temple when she was pregnant with Gadadhar. So her early name of Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans was Gadadhar Chattopadhyay. He was sent to school in his childhood. He came to the world to teach and not to be taught. He was always out in forest, experiencing the spirituality of God. Many saints were passing through his village when they were on a pilgrimage to Puri. He was learning about holy books and listening to the stories from these saints. His father had a temple in the house, and Ramakrishna was always busy in cleaning the temple and ideals. He learned Ramayana and Mahabharata and about other holy books from his mother. After the death of his father, he was working priest to his local temple. His elder brother Ram Kumar had to go to Kolkata for earning money. His parents were always they were always preaching about the Ram, so all their children had the name with starting of Ram. Ram Kumar had to go to Kolkata for earning money. He opened a Sanskrit school. Soon he came into contact with a wealthy woman, Rani Rashomani, who wanted him to take care of Dakshineshwar Kali temple. Ram Kumar called his younger brother Ramakrishna for helping him in 1852. Unfortunately, his elder brother died in 1856, and Ramakrishna became the head priest of Kali temple. He was very keen to see goddess Kali. After many days of meditation, he could not see goddess Kali. Then he decided to end his life in anguish. He saw a sword on the wall. As he was ready to go towards the sword, goddess Kali appeared. He describes that scenario as houses, doors, temples vanished, and only shoreless sea with shining waves was there all around him. In Kali temple, he was given the name of Ramakrishna. He had gone to the world to meet the God. He learned about Islam and worshipped 5 times a day like a true Muslim and saw the Prophet in his samadhi. He learned about Christianity also and experienced divine feelings of Madonna with a child. He learned about Tantra Vidya from Bhairavi Brahmani, and in 1865, Guru Totapuri guided him to be sannyasi and added Paramhans to his name, and he became Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans. He had interactions with Devendranath Tagore, the father of Rabindranath Tagore, Ishwarchand Vidyasagar, and Swami Dayanand. After learning from all the religions, he made the spirituality very simple. He always said that there are different paths which lead to the God. He had experienced God in every religion. When one of his disciples, the Narendranath, the Swami Vivekananda, asked him that, has he seen God? He replied, yes, which was shocking, as Adrian said. Now one can see from some of his quotes that winds of grace are always blowing, but you have to raise your sail. When the flower blooms, the bees come uninvited. Many good sayings are to be found in holy books, but merely reading them will not make one religious. When the divine vision is attained, all appear equal, and then there remains no distinction of good or bad, or of high or low. We see many stars in the sky at night, but not when sun rises. Can we say that there are no stars? Because we cannot see the God in the days of ignorance, so say not that there is no God. So God is in all men. We all have soul, which is a part of Paramatma. We have Atma. So God in his all men, but all men are not in God. So our Atma is always eluded by the illusion, which is Maya. And because all men are not in God, that is why we suffer. In the end, I reiterate that Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans and Swami Vivekanand, they are still there with us in the form of Swami Purnanandji, Swami Vimokshanandji, and other Swamis, monks. In all the countries, they are there with different names. Before finishing it, just a small joke, just to make you laugh and make the atmosphere a little bit more lively. So if there's a joke between the talks of Gujarati and Marathi. Don't mind this, this is only a joke, right? If anybody is Marathi or Gujarati. There was a Gujarati doctor. He didn't get a job. So he opened a shop that I will treat anything in 200 rupees. And if I can't treat, I'll give you the 1,000 rupees back. Marathi was a lawyer. So he was passing through that way. He saw this is very good to earn 1,000 rupees very quick. So he went to the doctor and said, I have lost my taste. Can you bring back my taste? He called the compounder. That, can you bring that bottle number 22? So compounder brought that bottle number 22 and put 3-4 drops on the tongue. And this lawyer said, Marathi lawyer said, oh, this is a petrol. Oh, said, oh, you got the taste back. So give me 200 rupees, out. Now, Marathi lawyer says, no, I have to do something for this doctor. So next day he went again and he said, doctor, I have lost my memory. So can you bring back my memory? I don't remember anything. He said, okay, that's fine. So he called the compounder. Compounder, can you bring that bottle number 22? Lawyer said, no, that is petrol. So you got your memory back. Give me 200 rupees, out. So that's the third day, lawyer was really, he said, no, I have to find some way to get my 1,000 rupees from him. He has taken 400 from me. So third day he went back again. And third day he said, I can't see from my eyes. Can you bring my eyesight back? He said, this is the only thing which we can't treat. So give him 200 rupees. Give him 1,000 rupees. But the compounder gave him 200 rupees. He said, oh, this is only 200. Oh, so you got your eyes back. So you got your sight back. So that's fine. Go. So never fiddle with Gujarati man. So that was just to make the mood lighter. So Ramakrishna Math is doing a wonderful job to propagate teachings of Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans, and all his teachings believe in truth, and truth always remains. Namaste everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hemant Kumar, for taking us through the biography of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa in your own simple words with interesting anecdotes and references. And thank you for your wonderful joke as well. Now, I would like to invite Hilary Abrahamson, who's a former president of DCIF, to kindly address the gathering, please.
Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, good. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's always such a pleasure to be here with you, whether it's in Blessington Street, which it was, or out here, and your hospitality has always been wonderful. Although in your little skit you didn't mention Jewish people, but I forgive you. But Judaism goes back so far, not quite as far as Hinduism, but on a comparable basis. And Judaism has always recognized other faiths. Chief Rabbi Mervis, who is here in Dublin, who was the Irish chief rabbi, he's now the chief rabbi of the British Commonwealth and Great Britain and so on. And Jonathan Sacks, who wrote a book called The Dignity of Difference. And so we've always recognized people. Now, I had a little bit here that that Rabbi Mervis had said, because when he was installed as chief rabbi, he made it clear that the cooperation, unity, and togetherness as values must underpin our relationship with other faiths. It's so important, stressing that a harmonious society is one founded on mutual respect, not uniformity. Oh, what else did he say? I'm so bad at talking, you have to forgive me. Embracing those different to ourselves is an imperative enshrined in Jewish scripture. The Torah exhorts us on 36 occasions not to oppress the stranger. And we have to be very wary of the fertile ground that ignorance creates for intolerance. Tolerance, inclusivity, respect, and understanding. These are the pillars upon which harmony rests. I'm just going to sing a little song. You may all know it already. It's called Shalom Chaverim. Shalom, do you know this one? Shalom means peace. Chaverim are friends. And Lehitraot means until we meet again. So I'm just going to finish with that because I'm not a very good speaker. I'm a good doer, but I'm not a good speaker. So perhaps you'd like to learn it with me. So it goes like this. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim. Okay. Oh, you all know it. Lehitraot, lehitraot. Shalom, shalom. Together. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim. Shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot. Shalom, shalom. Thank you for being so understanding and for your patience. And I always love being with you, but I'm not a good speaker, so you have to forgive me. So, shalom and lehitraot.
A big round of applause for Hilary, please. And you sang so beautifully. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love is the harmony of two souls singing together. And many souls who sang with you today. And thank you for bringing that love in here. Thank you so much. And now, I cordially invite our very own Paddy to address the gathering, please.
Just take a good look. I have to apologize to the previous speakers. They got the order wrong because normally they ask me to speak first and then you all sound brilliant altogether. So it's just been a while since I've been here. You know? So where do we go? Where do we start? Will I give them the light version or the heavy version?
Light version.
Light one. I'll go easy on you then. So anyway. So to celebrate the Master, how would you do it? I'll try and put this in as simple as terms as possible as I can. Right? Many of you know his life story and can recant it. You were lucky enough to be born and raised in that environment. But to celebrate him, you must know him. And to know him, that's how you express yourself. It's love, kindness, compassion. All of these traits, they're not a distant thing that he had and you're honoring. To honor it, you must express it in your very being. He has said that liberation is available to all, absolutely everybody. He's declared all religions to be true. He said, give me a handful of people that know this truth and it will change the world. Are you not a handful? Amongst you, is there not one of you who are reflecting what he taught, what he lived? There comes a point where you must stop and say, is it a truth that he spoke? Is it a real truth? And the only way you know that is to express it, to be that. You drop what you are not, because he has said, thou art that. Now, do you experience that? In your daily living, do you experience, thou art that? No, we don't. That's why we worry and we stress and we have separation. He said there is only one. So if you want to honor him, you express that. You express it to its fullest. Everything else is Maya. The truth is what he recanted. So if you want to know him, you must think this is the highest expression, just this side of Samadhi. If you go to Samadhi, it's no use. He scolded this man here, said, how dare you look for Samadhi a second time? Go and spread the word, which is, this is it. This is an expression of that truth. You're in small country, Ireland. We had no exposure to any other religions. I told a story to actually one of you yesterday, I think it was, when I went to my Debs. The Debs is our school dance when we finished school. The girlfriend that I bought at the time, unlucky girl, was on a bus with me. And I turned and looked at her and her face was dropped. The first non-white person she saw was on that bus that day. So that's how isolated we were from these philosophies. But he chose to send a man in an orange robe to us, to educate us from the very basics. These children know more than we knew. They literally, because you have raised them in that environment. Yet, if you have faith in him, he will reveal himself to you. You will know him. When you see, I get in terrible trouble because I hug everybody. And some people think it's uncomfortable. Some people say it's odd. The Muslim women run from me. But nevertheless, I understand it. But all my Muslim brothers, all of them hug me. Why is that? Is it a funny thing? No, when I look at you, I look at his children. But that's what he said. He said, we are one. There is no separation. There is no you and there's no me. That's the ultimate truth. Now, that's a high bar to go. But that's how you celebrate. You set the highest bar and you look into the eyes of those around you and those who shine it. Follow them. We tormented that man. I mean, torment day and night. Tell us again, tell us again, tell us again, tell us again. But if it wasn't for that original faith that they had, you must remember, they sat around a fire with no ashrams. It was an ideal that they realized. And this and you, if you want to honor, become an expression of that. It's not a knowing of it. It's not, he did this, he did that. I can quote where he was born, the dates, the thing. You express it in your life. And he said a handful will change the world. One of you expressing that will change this world. We need it now more than ever. And if you understand your religion to its fullest, you're in awe of other religions because you go their path. And that's one of the beautiful things about Vedanta. It covers everything. If you are the best atheist in the world, you're welcomed. I get in a lot of trouble, as I said, one of my famous statements was, give me one dedicated atheist and I will drop everything and serve him and follow him to the end of the world. Because that's what that man was. He did not believe in God unless he saw him. And I was determined there was no God, a beautiful starting point. Far better than one where you say, well, there is a God because he told me, or he told me, or my mother told me, or my father told me. Realize it yourself. And then all of this will make sense. That is honoring or celebrating the master, the mother, and Vivekananda, because they're all aspects of the same truth. As Jesus was, he declared it, as Buddha was, and all the great teachers. So for us today, if one of you sees that, then it all makes sense. Every bit of it. I can't read this stuff. I have absolutely no attention span. You'll find me out there smoking or messing or dossing. But being in the presence with the desire to know is enough to become just a small portion of what he expressed. And that's what I would love for all of you. But even if one of you catch it, then the purpose of this building, a fish shop, it's not a coincidence, it's a fish shop. So anybody remember the fish temple where Ramakrishna was? This is only a fish shop until you get that realization. And the realization will only come directly proportional to the passion that you have. If you want realization, it's not the far side. It's now. That's what they have said, they have declared. And if you want to honor them, you do not breeze over that statement. God can be realized now. The ultimate realization can come to you, but it's only if they have the passion. Now, these men can inspire you, and in our case, poke us with sticks. When we started, we had nothing at all. When we started studying, you would get a phone call from wherever he is, somebody on a Monday, then a Monday evening, then a Tuesday morning to make sure you were here. That's how close and tight-knit we were as a group. And that's what I would love to see for all of you. If you decide that you want the knowledge, it will come to you. When you touch the Swami's feet, you touch his feet. You touch his feet. That's the mental frame of mind to have, and the knowledge will come to you. You must ask if you have roadmaps, as we do in the Bible, all the texts, why is the more of us not in that state? Now, more than ever, it's needed. More than ever. And it's not the person next to you. It's not your father, your mother, it's you. Only you can make that decision to know him. Not know about him, know him. And if you do, then you've honored him. That's a real celebration. This is necessary, the social aspect, but the realization of who and what you are. And he has said, you are divine. He has said each and every soul has the potential to manifest that divinity. So the question you must ask is, why do I not do it? Why do I not hunger it? Torment them. But it's not the tormenting, it's your desire. So all of the celebrations are nothing other than to inspire that in you. If I can see him, and I've got many glimpses of him, I can't read, literally cannot read, find this quite difficult to talk. That means you should do it twice as quick, 3 times as quick. And forgive the hugs, but when I hug you, I hug them. They say we're brothers and sisters. The famous speech that was so beautifully quoted, we are brothers and sisters, not theoretically, we are brothers and sisters. So do we look at each other that way? Do we check in to see, are we okay? Are we struggling? Where is the group as they were, the rebels down the back saying, I don't believe this, I don't believe it. But nevertheless, trying to get to the core of what we're talking about. So for me, that is the ultimate celebration. That's why he came to a country like Ireland. It is so alien to us, even these ideals. All of us embraced them so well. And here we all are today. But it would be lost if you don't see that, if you don't have that passion to master yourself, to express that divinity. So I wish nothing but the best for all of you. But I will be poking my little stick to say, and it's like the speech, if I can grasp the master, you should do it twice as quick, because I cannot read, I have the attention span of a monkey. I'm gone half the time. But by his grace and your desire, you can know what life is about, know what you are. There is no struggles, there is no pain, there's no suffering when you get to that point. And I'll finish very quickly because I tend to babble. But one of the things you must do when you look at them as well, you can come to a point in your spiritual devotion where you say, it's okay for him, he's a Swami. It's okay for him, he's a Swami. It's okay for them. That's wrong. Because all of them struggled. You might have breezed over, the master put a knife to his throat because he couldn't take it any longer. They had human experiences for the very reason that we would not say, that's okay for somebody else. Everybody stands back. But you can achieve it. If they struggle, of course we struggle. If Canada struggled, the mother was attacked. I don't know, some of you probably know that. No problem. They went through the worldly acts and you know, troubles and difficulties, as the mission itself has done many times, so that we could not use the excuse, it's okay for them. He is capable of realization, I am not. That's not honoring the master. That's not honoring the fruit that's in it. If we, can you imagine looking at everybody like your brother or your sister in awe? That's what waters and nourishes the world we want to be in. Everybody looking at each other, knowing that this is a manifestation of God. Perhaps some higher, perhaps some lower. The mother famously said, I am the mother of the wicked as much as I am of the good. Now you attain that understanding and instantly everything changes. It's not a physical doing, it's a knowing that we require. And I wish nothing but that for you anyway. I probably said it the wrong way, but I'm trying to get across the understanding I have with the master, which is what this man asked me to do. Am I babbling too much? I leave it at that. God bless you all anyway, right? And forgive the hugs. That strange man that's running around hugging the place, I'll weed him out anyway, you know. So that's my little recantation on the master, what he means to me. He told me to keep it short and give you the light version. Please God, you never hear the heavy version.
I'm the spirit of love. You are the spirit of love. Love knows no separation. Heart supreme is being supreme. No heart is higher than the one untainted by division. Thank you, Paddy, for your straight from the heart talk and for expressing your thoughts on oneness, faith, love, and truth. Now, I very cordially invite our bearded father, Swami Punandaji, to kindly render his vote of thanks.
Om Stapakaya Chitarmasya Sarvadharma Swarupine Avatara Varishtaya Ramakrishnaya Te Namaha. O Ramakrishna, establisher of the universal world religion and the embodiment of all religions, to thee, noblest of divine incarnations, I offer my salutations. Revered Swami Shantivratananda, where will we start? Hillary, our mother, who has a habit of saying, I'm not a good speaker, and then gives the most incredible, wonderful speech. Adrian, my dear friend, Michael, my dear friend, Dr. Kumar, and sisters and brothers, honored guests and friends. So Guru Mahagat, that's my remit. Yeah. Some of the thanks has already been done, but I think it's worth repeating. And I won't keep you long. 1 or 2 hours would be enough. But of course, the behind the scenes people, that's where we start. And I have to thank Swami Shantivratananda for being our pujari, but also all of this that you see, all the work that went in, as he mentioned, and the technical support as well, which we tend to leave out, so thank you. And all the cleaners and so on and so forth. I hope you take away a lot from today, but those standing at the back may take some paint with you because we painted the wall yesterday. I've never seen anybody move so fast away from the wall. So that's wonderful. Well, of course, we started our program off with Vedic chanting with Mr. Flaherty and the children from John Scotus. And I have to give a big thanks for their wonderful chanting. I think it's a unique thing in Dublin and in Ireland as such, for young children to learn not only just the verses, but the profound message that goes with them. So we can give them a round of applause. And if there are any of those children still left, there's a small package for you as you leave at the back. Then, of course, there was a reading about Vidyasagar, the ocean of knowledge. And we have to take away some lessons from that. Of course, Sri Ramakrishna, we find in his gospel tremendous sense of humor. And if you want to know anything about Ramakrishna, then join him on weekends and public holidays, as Mahendranath Gupta did, the author of the Gospel of Ramakrishna, Kathamrita as we call it. And we see there the personality of Ramakrishna. The opening prayer I gave is very significant. It is not with lightness that we say that Sri Ramakrishna is the establisher of world religion. The Vedanta, or the Hindu religion, has always been Sanatana Dharma, has always been the eternal law or eternal religion. Dharma means the thing that holds or binds things together. And so an eternal law, as opposed to Yuga Dharma, that is a religious law that can change. And this system has been there like a great river flowing eternally. It's the same river, but with antiquity, naturally, there'll be the necessity for declining and resurging and renaissances. And Sri Ramakrishna really was the great point in time where this renaissance took place, not just for Hinduism in the 19th century, but also for the world, because it's like a giant wave that comes from time to time of Swami Vivekananda's pictorial representation of what happens. Yada yada hi dharmasya, etc. From age to age, a cosmic mind comes and balances things. And we don't emphasize necessarily the personality other than occasions like this, 180th anniversary, where we make a very big occasion of this, and always have done, because it marks the giant wave that appears on the stage of life and transforms our lives and transforms the whole of the world. And we are still feeling the effects of it. If you were living in the Christian era, we'd be in the 2nd century only. There's a lot of work to be done, but you cannot resist this giant divine wave, or something like a great light that has its impact for thousands of years. And so this high ideal, we can view Sri Ramakrishna in many different ways. Some view him as a great saint, a great Paramahansa, as he's called. Some view him as an incarnation. It really doesn't matter. The point is, it amounts to the same. You cannot find a higher ideal of perfection. And so we only find this in man, and this highest manifestation of a cosmic balancing power. And so when he talks to Vidyasagar, he's saying, well, you see, you're doing a lot of good things, and you are the ocean of wisdom. He's pulling his leg a little bit. But, it's all very good to do philanthropic works. It's all very good to study texts and be a pundit. But, you see, have you got this direct knowledge, which is superior to all of that? And Paddy, in his last remarks, highlighted this, and the direct perception that is necessary. And it is all very well for us to wax lyrical about these things, but are we following the example that was set? And he made a very telling point. Of course, freedom is our nature. We don't have to become anything. It is already there. And it is only because of the world movers and those who clear the way that we are able to realize this more easily. And so then, of course, I have to thank, this is by way of thanks also, the beautiful voice of Sangha Mitra. Where are you? Oh, she just left. Okay, then I can say anything I like about her. Anyway, every time I hear her sweet voice, I'm tremendously moved by that, and the selection of songs that she gave, starting off the chanting of the Ram Nam and so on. And then, of course, we have Juma Pradesh, who are always with us every Sunday. Yes, thank you so much.
Court singer. Court singer. Court singer.
Court singer. Okay. Yes, yes. I remember when she first came, I said, actually, you came to plant some daffodils.
Oh, yes.
With the help of YouTube. So, and I said, well, would you like to be something like a choir mistress or something? And so that's how it started. So thank you so much for your well-selected songs. You know, one was from Devendranath Mujumdar, who really gives us heartfelt song in Sanskrit that you gave. And then, of course, Peter, we like to say chant and chai, but you know, you're chant and chai now. So your beautiful, beautiful singing and rhythms, you know, and we hope to see more of you, and we hope that you know, participate in our programs because you just uplift everybody's mood. And I have to say that. So thank you so much. And then we have two people. We're going to make a record, of course. And this is Jer and Patty, Jer and Brian. Sorry, Jer and Brian. So thank you so much. Yes. And their West World, I think, was the title of the first one, translated. So thank you so much. We have tremendous talent here, which we hope to exploit much, much more, because Jer has a whole group of musicians that he could easily bring here, where, you know, and we're grateful to have such great, great talent in this. I also have to come back to Peter as well, your selection of B, the love that you want to see, so appropriate, because if you study Sri Ramakrishna, 100% all love. Even when you meditate on him, think that his body is made from pure love. And this is in every word he says, every fiber of his being. We see it. We see this evidence. This is what makes the special light, which is love, that is Sri Ramakrishna. And then, of course, the Bala Gokulam drama, which alerted me a little bit, because when they went to the lake, I thought, oh, we have a leak again. You know, so maybe we need the plumbers in, but thank you so much. As Maharaj here said, you know, such a wonderful rendering at short, you know, rehearsals and so on and so forth. And confidently you did that. You know, when I talk to children, I ask them to look at their hands and see their fingerprints. And do you have them? And they're surprised to find these ridges. Well, it's a mark of individuality. It's something you alone can do. Nobody else has ever done. Nobody can do now. Nobody ever do in the future. So please give them a big clap. And yes, of course, you did leave Judaism out a little bit. But one thing I have to say about Hillary's speech is it's quite true that the non-proselytizing religions of today will be Judaism and Hinduism predominantly, you know. And and they have never, ever made an effort to proselytize, certainly not in recent times or ever really. And I was surprised to know also that at the time of the Jewish diaspora in the Greco-Roman world, there was a great deal of not just tolerance, but acceptance, even of the Greco-Roman world of ethnic deities. And then I would like to thank, of course, Adrian for his beautiful rendering of the impact message on the harmony of religions that Sri Ramakrishna brought. I think it's one of our great, great associations here in realizing the message of Sri Ramakrishna about the harmony of religions through the medium that we have of the Dublin City Interfaith Forum. And I thank them for their close association, for their friendship. And I thank them for assisting us to highlight and to propagate this great message of the harmony religions. It was a real central feature of Sri Ramakrishna's message, along with many other revolutionary things that Sri Ramakrishna brought about, including equality of women. And Ramakrishna, when he went off into the carriage, used to salute three things. The one he used to salute was all women, because he saw the manifestation of the Divine Mother within all of them. And then every religious building, temple, be it temple, mosque, church, whatever it was, he would salute that because of this harmony of religious principle, and because of his own personal realization in it, that all religions are true. Relentlessly and meticulously practicing every single avenue, every single approach in every single religion. But the third thing he saluted was every inn, what we here call in Ireland pub. And in Ireland, he'd be hard pressed because there's one on every corner, but it reminded him of the wonderful intoxication of spiritual life. And then I would like to thank I'd like to thank Michael O'Sullivan there for, first of all, for your friendship, for supporting us in so many different ways, and for introducing us to the Columbans. Every year, more or less, with the COVID year exempted, we use the Columbans place in Dalgan Park for our retreats. These are silent retreats. They're very profound. People view these as milestones in their spiritual life and have a positive impact on them. And that brings me also to tell you a little bit about how we propagate Sri Ramakrishna's message, not only Sri Ramakrishna's, but the Holy Trio, because Sri Ramakrishna's message was voiced through Swami Vivekananda on the world stage, Parliament of Religions. Parliament of Religions was part of the Columbian Exposition, celebrating the 400 years of Columbus's landing, with 26 million people visiting this exposition, including the introduction of the Ferris wheel and Nikola Tesla's alternating current and many other things. And it was a significant milestone in interfaith. And so these things are not accidents at all. And we propagate this message in several ways, among which we give workshops. One is coming up in March with 2 weekends. If you want further information, you can ask me or any one of us at the EVS here. And these are, we propagate the psychology of the Sankhya and the Vedanta together. And this deals with the most difficult obstacle that we face, ahankara, the sense of I, or egoism, and then revealing to us also the deep, profound persona, what is behind the persona mask, that deep, profound dimension of our own inner self. And so if you want, please contact me or talk to me and use that as a great opportunity to advance yourself a little bit in understanding the mask and what is behind it. But we give many other workshops as well on meditation. And these retreats are profound. We haven't booked yet, but we certainly have in mind to have at least 2 silent, these are silent retreats. So if you're very talkative, maybe it's not for you, but these are silent retreats and they are extremely spiritually rewarding. Then, of course, Dr. Kumar, my dear old friend, well, sorry, let's remove the old from it, okay? And we have a long association. I spent 2.5 years doing Bhagavad Gita classes with the VHCCI. And I thank you for that opportunity, but I hope that that was rewarding as well. And you have always supported us. And thank you for your biography of Sri Ramakrishna, so beautifully delivered. And also for giving us a kind of insight as well. I'm not going to say insight, but more of a message of positivism for the world, that through the Ramakrishna Matan mission and the Ramakrishna movement as such, that delivers the message of Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, and Swami Vivekananda, that this is a divine work that is taking place throughout the world, and we are in early days, pioneering days, as a result of it. I hope I haven't left anybody out, and if I have, please forgive me, because when you give a vote of thanks, there's so many people to thank. But I thank you for patronizing the place. I thank you for your generosity. I thank you for your hard work. Huh? Who's Sharanya?
My dear friend.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Sister, rather.
Thank you for reminding me about Sharanya, who has very carefully listened at every stage and given a beautiful summary for this. Yes, yes. Now, unless I put anybody else I didn't thank. Okay. Huh? Sorry? The children. Which children?
The players and the singers.
Yes, yes. Oh, we did this, I think, but we can do it again. We can do it again. So 1,000-fold, in case 1,000-fold to the children. Yeah. So above all, we thank Sri Ramakrishna for entering onto our world stage. We thank him for having the wonderful privilege of being able to serve him and being able to do missionary work in his name and spread this message of Vedanta to the whole island of Ireland and beyond. This is a land of saints and scholars, and it has always been a kind of vision that we are pioneers into the whole of Europe, as a matter of fact, carrying on the tradition of Ireland of saints and scholars. And with these words, I thank you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
जन्मदिनमिदं हाय प्रिय सखे जन्मदिनमिदं हाय प्रिय सखे शन्तनोतु रे सर्वदा बुधं शन्तनोतु रे सर्वदा बुधं प्रार्थयामहे भवशतायुषी प्रार्थयामहे भवशतायुषी ईश्वरा सदा त्वं च रक्षतु ईश्वरा सदा त्वं च रक्षतु पुण्यकर्मणा कीर्तिमर्जय पुण्यकर्मणा कीर्तिमर्जय जीवनं तव भवतु सार्थकम् जीवनं तव भवतु सार्थकम् जन्मदिनमिदं हाय प्रिय सखे जन्मदिनमिदं हाय प्रिय सखे शन्तनोतु रे सर्वदा बुधं शन्तनोतु रे सर्वदा बुधं सर्वदा बुधम् Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.